start with you giving us the
project. We kind of went back to the roots of Mercedes-Benz, and one of the core values of Mercedes is obviously safety.
And what we're talking about here, motion. And we try
every day. How do we put these two things together?
We're using a format here at the CES, we call it Inspiration Talks. We have invited interesting people from the industry, people that think ahead, opinion leaders, to discuss these topics around CASE, as we call it, connected, autonomous, shared, and electric.
Wearing a very different hat today. I'm a Mercedes-Benz brand ambassador. So the brand ambassador program is for world-class athletes, world-class talent of this vision. So to help me do that,
we decided to establish, and the concept EQ will give you a little flavor how future electric vehicles made by Mercedes.
Having a business, it's about understanding and defining who the customer.
Charging stations, what's the totality of what it takes to do all of this?
This is where this key part of the jigsaw, that is about profit and having customers, because that's a
Well, you know, CES stands for Consumer Electronics, right? And what has more electronics than a car today? So I think it's just a natural evolution. When CES started, there were no cars at the show. And now it's all about, there's so much computing power in these things. It's really a tech business now.
Then what? Now you can do much more. Right?
We're autonomous in the cars.
And I learned from you, David, actually riding is a pretty healthy exercise, especially if you're going down the winding road and you're working those.
In 40 minutes is.
And one of those philosophies, I sometimes say, when you step into a Mercedes, you need to feel better when you step out than you felt when you actually stepped into the car. And with the car that we're showing here, and please have a look at that later, we said, let's put this fit, healthy, vitality topic at the center of a new innovation and a new development, where we use, as you said, David, the data, maybe from a wearable, maybe for touching the steering wheel, putting sensors into the car to register health data so the car knows how the passenger or the driver feels.
Roads pretty soon in huge numbers, and we have trucks, which we are talking about huge challenge. Therefore, we decided to do this also in this new division.
One story behind that is this is a very important input for the Vitality Coach, which is the system, which how you build a system which is able to make intelligent recommendations. And the ambient light, timing, and so forth. And fit and healthy, of course, is a psychological concept. So you have to have a nice visual zooming in, and it has your pulse rate in a stable measurement mode.
Actually, we will get to the price, obviously, which is then for level 5 autonomous drive everywhere, every car. You have your own personal driver, or you have
To win a lot, I decided to take, and
Obviously, for a small fee, we can set you up with a car with that technology. But we couldn't have done it with.
in here, as we would have with any other of our supply partners.
So I have a real world situation. I decide to take an exit. Now this Tronic looks ahead and says, there's no cars. He can go the limit, he said it. Go 65. Except I don't want to go 65 because it's actually an off-ramp, and the radius of that off-ramp isn't such that I should be taking it at 65. So now, what do you two gentlemen do in this situation?
We thought about this. How can we, in a more intelligent way, use the map to prevent you from going too fast into that corner?
Yes.
So the Drive Pilot Reloaded, which we will launch in the new S-Class in this summer, will have intelligent, predictive use of the map.
Könnt ihr das mit dem Golfclub irgendwie klären? Dass man das irgendwie... Sicherheitsanpassung erfolgt, warum sie erfolgt und wie viel...
Yeah, we have several highlights at the CES this year. Start with this car. It's a concept car for fit and healthy, the car that takes care of you. It senses how you feel. It measures what your body tells you about your health and can then interact with you through different systems. We have our EQ concept car here as well. It's the first of a whole family of cars under the product brand EQ. Fully electric vehicles, but also connected, autonomous, and also ready for shared mobility solutions. And last but not least, our Vision van, kind of the future of transportation of goods in the city, all the way to using a drone on the roof.
He's basically in charge of all of R&D for Mercedes-Benz, which is Olaf Kalenius. Second person is David.
In the world to collect data that in your car. You're sitting in it for an hour, 2 hours a day. In Los Angeles, where I live, it's 9 hours a day.
So thank you for listening to this, and we'll be on the side here.
You step out of that ride, you don't have to go and see an orthopedic surgeon. You actually feel fresh, your back is in good shape, and your blood circulation is also... That we're not going to abolish, and we will add in so that I have this healthy lifestyle in mind when I'm driving Mercedes, or riding Mercedes.
All right. So, should we take some questions?
And the delivery process. The robot now autonomously drives forward out of its pump, lifts up the lid, and if we just come around, we can see the pick-by-light system here. So we see and now this initiates the driving process. So if we just stand back a little bit, thank you. Now this robot is now driving completely autonomously. It can carry around about 10 kilograms or 20 pounds of parcels, groceries, and food. And this is how it would work, leaving and departing the van after you. Now, this robot is now driving completely autonomously. It can carry around about 10 kilograms or 20 pounds of parcels, groceries, and food. And this is how it would work, leaving and departing